So folks, this one is kind of hard to talk because I don't want to spoil you. Just gonna try to keep it low-key in order to not you guys not getting spoiled and have the chance to enjoy this series. Beetlejuice 2 is a long-awaited sequel to the cult classic Beetlejuice. This time, tragedy strikes the Dead's family, bringing everyone back to the old house. Once Beetlejuice, the ghost with the mask, gets wind of this, he's ready to embrace for a legacy sequel. That's something I was waiting for all this long. I like Michael Keaton. My favorite Batman is Michael Keaton's one, and that's something that kinda influence on any other movies which is Keaton's related, like such as Beetlejuice. I really love it. I watched it. I enjoyed it. First off, let's talk about Michael Keaton. As I mentioned, he's still amazing, even though he doesn't have a ton of screen time. Around like 15-20 minutes, he absolutely sleaze the show. Every scene with him is pure gold. You can't even tell where the script ends and his living begins. It just flows perfectly. I also love the use of practical effects. It gives the movie the same feel as the original one. The production design, makeup, and effects match the old style well, avoiding the overuse of CGI, which keeps both films connected. That's the thing that they really nailed it well. You know, with the like past of like 3 decades of that movie. We got this Beetlejuice in the same time, same vibe of the previous one. This is something that it's hard to manage, but they did it. That's why the Beetlejuice 2 at this point of this video is worth watching. I'm telling you. Don't need to go down deep to it. This is worth watching, really. And with that being said, Jenna Ortega also shines here. She fits right into the weird world without feeling like she's just played her role from Wednesday again. If you are going to cast someone for the next generation of Beetlejuice, she is a solid pick basically. That said, some of the characters felt a bit too cartoony, more so than in the first movie. The original had basically more solid characters, but they served the purpose, often reflecting social commentary. Here, some characters are exaggerated without that deeper layer, you know, like they are just there to have a dialogue. They are just there to somehow have a more screen, like we have a like little bit longer movie. At some point movies like trying to keep it animation look like, you know, but they still there's no problem with it. That's the way they had to go with it in order to embrace the story, basically storytelling. Plot also felt a bit convoluted, unlike a first movie which had a simple and say to follow storyline. This one packs in a lot more lore. While some might appreciate that, it left the movie feeling a bit messy. There are some side characters like Monica Bellucci's soul-sucking character and William Defoe investigator role. The pal is back and playing the investigator role like right away, like the movie American Psycho one. That he played investigator role again here. That didn't really add much to the storyline anyway, but I mean he did it well, but it didn't add that much basically like content to the storyline. He's there to make the movie better. That's all. And if I want to be a little bit more honest about the movie and just act professional, you could remove them and the movie would still play out almost the same. In the end, the film leans heavily on Michael Keaton to carry the first half, while the rest of the plot takes time to come together. But if you are a fan of this world, you probably enjoy seeing more of it. However, chances are you'll want to revisit the original right after, because that's really where the magic is. The movie ends the way that you might want to watch the first movie again, and that's something that they really nailed it well. The actor, the director, everyone, they nailed it well. And the fact that they used the Jenna Ortega, someone that can act as a character that has zero feeling, that's add up to the story, and that's something that you guys gonna enjoy. That's something that fits really well into this world. So if you are really, I mean, if you are like old enough to watch the first sequel first movie when it came out, you're gonna enjoy this one as well. And if you are like me, was the one who watched it like after 20 years after it released, you're still gonna enjoy this one. It depends on the way you are looking at the movie. You are going to get a nostalgia feeling. You are not going to get a pure, solid movie that you wants to introduce a new characters to you. This movie proved itself like way before. Now it's time for us just get nostalgia, and I'm telling you, this movie is worth watching. It's something you're gonna enjoy. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like. If I didn't mention anything in this video that maybe you wanna mention it, like something that I didn't mention about set or something like that, just comment below. See you next time.